Now, we are coming from Lisbon, which is behind us, so now we are going north on vacation until usually the 15th of September. But usually it is in the second half of the month. What we saw on our way to Cascais. On the pier by that palace, you can see the boxes made of nets used by the fishermen to trap the lobsters. It's one of the main economical activities here. So there you have the pier. In any monument, we cannot take pictures with flash, right? So it's always explaining. What you have on the dress up behind you is where you can all see, and when you're on the way, and they would break it with the shape they wanted, put them all together. Or they could also do something else. They could do the tile and then put in between it rows. And it is nowadays presented basically as how the city will look at, where the furniture is already in the 17th century, which means that we are visiting is medieval. The furniture we are seeing here is not exactly medieval as well, you know, and that's because the palace was in use until 1910. Most kings in 1910 had a bedroom, the bedroom of King Sebastian. You can see her over there. You remember Sebastian, the disappeared king, whose symbolic tomb we saw this morning in the monastery of Saint Jerome? Now, we are in his bedroom. The tiles are 16th century Portuguese tiles and the bed, although this is his bed. Famous rooms of the palace, if not the most famous one. And it's like the council chamber, the dispatch room, so the place where the king was supposed to work. I mean, they were here during the hunting season, they were here during the summertime, but they were not on vacation, right? So they still had to work. Audiences were supposed to take place here, to be held here. And so obviously this is a very important room where we can see the furniture of the beginning of the 18th century. We have a Chinese pagoda made of ivory that is a reproduction of a real one that exists in China. And this one was a gift, was sent by China to Maria the woman represented on that painting on the wall. We have a chapel here as well. And so it would be from here on a daily basis that they would attend Mass, and on Sunday they would go down, of course, to consider the same body of Christ. Now, the chapel was built 500 years ago, and if you look at the walls, you get a feeling that they are covered by wallpaper, which is not true. Those are frescoes, and they are 500 years old. And then so there was a stone, and the big pots made of copper, and the round arches where they used to keep the wood. That the big speaks for the God. I mean, the speak when you're trying to get
the mouth of the river on your left. Very nice view, eh? The green dome that you can see over there was used.
Our main square, it is dominated by a very huge building. On the top it's our town hall with a green dome. So that town hall that is not that old. And here all around we have some of our most important banks and companies and also insurances. They made these beautiful buildings and they could project these beautiful buildings on condition that they use the local stone, the granite. So here, this part of the main square where we are, it's called the Allies, and all the buildings were built after World War I. The lower part, we call it differently, we call it the Liberty Square. A port of fight. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we go together to the railway station. Much more apropos. So that's why we open these streets exactly to connect the to show bravery, you know, like the dragons. 10 meters. It's 10 meters. So about this is typical for the teenagers. They want, you know, to show that they are really brave, etc. But about the bridge is more interesting than this teenager. The bridge, it was a project for, made by a partner of iPhone, not by.
And as you know, my name is Kelly and I will be your guide for this visit. You can take pictures, film, as long as we stay in group. So please follow at any time Zorro. Thank you. I would just like to start with a bit of history and then we will go to the most interesting part, the port wine. Does everybody can hear me? Yes. There are basic types of port wine. The white, the ruby, and the tawny. For the white, as I mentioned, produced with white grapes, can be dry, medium dry, or sweet.